It's the 16th Sunday of Ordinary Time. And the readings today are both from Genesis and from Luke about welcoming, hosting. Abraham is sitting there taking in the view, and three persons or something appears, and he welcomes them and says, "Please stay." And then he runs and tells tells Sarah, "Get ready, get busy, make some bread and rolls." And then he goes and tells the servant, prepare the meat. And he's busy about many things, and he gets other people busy about many things. But it's about welcoming. And then, of course, a great promise is made to Sarah, and Abraham. Sarah has not had any children, which, of course, in the Jewish tradition is a sign of God's blessing. But the gospel is very interesting, isn't it? Martha is welcome. Martha, it seems to be Martha's house. And Mary is almost part of the furniture. She's not doing anything. And Jesus is welcomed in. And Jesus notices that Martha is doing many things, and she's doing it with anxiety and worry. Is she performing? Is she doing the right thing? Which is, if you remember last week, the lawyer asked, "Am I doing the right thing? What's my neighbor?" It's always about the right thing. What's the right thing to do? So Martha is doing Martha. She's banging pots and pans. And this reading sometimes can be conflicted. Is the active life or the contemplative life? Or is it better to do something or just to listen? Just sit there and listen. It's a good tension. Jesus says, Mary has the better part. She is listening to me. Because of stories, we can wonder, is Mary resting because she has been working all day? It doesn't say that. Does it say that she's, after listening to Jesus, she's going to get up and do lots of things? We assume so. But it doesn't say it. It says she's sitting at the feet of Jesus, listening. And maybe that's the sum of the whole 10th chapter of Luke's Gospel, including the Good Samaritan last week. Mary is listening to Jesus teach. Do we just look at Jesus as teacher? I think that's dangerous. And is religion and is Catholicism just about learning, picking up things to remember and to quote? I don't think so. I don't think Jesus primarily is a teacher. I would say Jesus is where humanity finds rest, comfort. Mary represents us all. What we do with what we hear, that's our life. Jesus doesn't tell Mary what to do. He tells Martha what to stop doing because she's doing it with anxiety and worry. Is she performing? Maybe performance is a temptation for us. Do we do what is in us to do? Is it a reflection of our interior? Or do we hope to have an interior by what we do. Listening to Jesus is listening to tenderness, gentleness, companionship. And we don't, at least for me, I don't want Jesus to be a professor, a Pharisaical teacher. I want Jesus to speak tenderness. In some ways, I'm not real interested in exactly what he's saying. He's asking Mary to be comforted, to be Mary. Oscar Wilde said, I think it was Oscar Wilde said, be who you are, everybody else is taken. You be you. But listen to my tender creation of you. Take time to listen to me, not as instructor, but as companion. Maybe Jesus is saying, in one way or another, maybe not in words, but Mary, I know you, and I want you to know you. Martha is worried about, is she good enough? Is what she's doing good? Maybe Mary is hearing, and maybe we are asked in our prayer to hear Jesus say, your goodness is not what you do. Your goodness is what I give you, who I give you to be. Be that. What you do will be an expression of who you are inside. Let me give you your inside. Maybe that's the tenderness. And maybe teaching is too severe. Learn this. Get this straight. I remember learning Latin declensions and conjugations. Pounding and pounding. No, you're not doing it right. No, it's not the accusative, that's the dative. Crazy. I would like to have had a teacher that says, I understand why you think the accusative is that word. No. I need to be comforted in what I got was hounded. So if we look at Jesus as hounder and demander, and you better do this, and you get it straight. Maybe Mary is recovering from the influence of Martha on her. We never think of that. Maybe Martha was the hounding Latin teacher. Do this, it's according to the law. Do that, it's according to the law. Look good. Shape up. And maybe she is being tenderized and healed and being comforted that it's okay to be accompanied by Jesus, who teaches tenderness, not legal conformity, not doing this and doing that right. So it's an encouragement, I think, not to stop doing, but to know why are you doing what you're doing. And to listen to Jesus comforting you to be who you are, and then saying, now what you do, let that be an expression of who you are. Be an expression of who I have helped you receive yourself. So as we receive the Eucharist, Jesus is saying, receive me so that you can more gently receive yourself, and then do something. Do something good.